Good afternoon everyone, welcome to Gendera. I'm Gerwin and today I'm doing an update on what was Gladiator Challenge 4 as part of Shed Wars 21 in the Northern Hemisphere. So, back in early September, so about 3.5 months ago, I popped in this little tiny smidgen of ginger into these two pots. Look! There's a little green tree frog. Ah, Team Aquarius spies. Actually, no, they're just minding my plants, aren't they? So I put in a sliver of ginger. Like, I'm talking a really small sliver of ginger, so it was only just a little tiny bit. So it wasn't... So at the moment, I've got some decent chunks of ginger that I'm going to be putting in to the ground. So this is stuff that I brought from the shops. And the bit that I put in wouldn't have been even part of that. Like, it was probably that little tiny bit there, and it just had a little bump. So maybe a bump the size of that. And now I've got two little ginger plants. So yes, I'm going to continue my experiment. Oh, I'll show you how the other ones are going as well. The other thing I was doing as part of Gladiator Challenge 4 was growing mint, which I've just about killed because it got drowned. And my papaya seeds. I'll show you how the red papaya is going. The red papaya is doing fantastically. I am so pleased. So here's one of them. This is grown from the seeds from the shop, and so's that one. So really, really pleased with that. Things are actually growing really well at the moment. I mean, it is midsummer here, so we're getting quite hot days. As you can see, the grass is growing really well, like too well. Some other things that I've been propagating as well is these fruit salad trees, or Monstera delicios. My poor mulberry's not doing great. Those mulberry cuttings that I got from Stone the Crows didn't take, but the pepinos, I think they were, they're doing fantastically. So I'm really, really pleased with that. My moringas are doing okay. I really need to get them in the pot. Oh, there's another one of my Monstera delicios. So they're really doing fantastically. One of the pineapples that I actually did as part of Shed Wars 21 as well, propagating that one. I'll try and remember to put a link up for that as well. Then you've got these 4 pineapple heads that was actually part of one pineapple plant that I got from the shops, and it's going to become 4 plants. So that's doing really, really well. And my avocado tree is doing really great. This is one of the avocado seeds that I propagated from the shops. So I'm really, really pleased with how that's all going. And cucumbers are going nuts. Check this out. I really should probably pick that one. Look at that. The boys are so excited. We've got cucumbers coming on everywhere. It's wonderful. But I'll do another video on the cucumbers later. One of my other avocados that I've grown from a store-bought avocado seed. I am so pleased with this, so I try to kill it. It is just doing so well. And who's that? There's a spy in my garden. That's Laurie from Laurie's World. If you haven't checked out Laurie's channel, she's actually volunteering for Shed Wars 21 in the Southern Hemisphere as well. She's just released her volunteers video. So this is Laurie. And she was on Team Aquarius. So we might put her over with Matthew and Jonathan's aquaponics, which is doing quite well. They got some cucumbers on. We'll pop that over there. There you go. Another one of the spies. But I'll let Matthew tell you all about that and do an update on his aquaponics. But yes, my avocado is doing fantastically. I'm going to have to put some Will It Grow guards out. I have got them. They have arrived, I just haven't deployed them yet. So I'll have to do another video deploying them. This here, this is another one of the gingers that I put in, but it was a reasonable size piece of ginger that I stuck in. And look at the garlics. The garlics are actually coming up again. So they're the ones that I planted. That's not garlic. That's not garlic. That's ginger, leave it alone, put it down. That's turmeric. You don't want to break it. We're about to plant that.
Plant the ginger?
Not yet. Put it down. Looking with eyes, not fingers. You too, looking with eyes, not fingers.
Looking with
you
eyes.
need to do your own Shed Wars video.
So? I can't do mine.
Such enthusiasm.
You said you were gonna
You're gonna lose.
You said you were gonna help me do the videos.
You're being rude. But yes, I will help you do the video, but you can still do one. So yeah, so the garlic was also part of something that I grew from the shops, and it's doing really well, even though it's been fairly neglected. It's been a while since I've done an update on the aquaponics, but I'm going to plant some of this turmeric and ginger in the aquaponics. Now I'm pretty sure that this is turmeric that I would have planted around the same time. Actually, I think I planted that last year. I don't remember planting that this year. Got a water chestnut in there. That's not a store-bought one though. These leeks are from store-bought leek, and they are doing fantastically. And that's another bit of turmeric that's come up. I'm pretty sure I stuck that in last year. Oh, my salon spinach is coming back really well. It has been a long time since I've been in here. Look at that, I got some peppers on, and my lettuces. They're all self-sown. I've been a bit slack down here lately. This is some of the water spinach that I actually thought that I had gotten rid of, because it just completely took over. So, sorry, it was Lebanese watercress. It completely took over this entire section of the aquaponics. So I'm going to go take that down to the dam later. But these were all part of a leek that went to flower that I bought from the shops. So the leek itself went to flower, and then the flower sprouted, similar to this one, and I stuck it in the aquaponics as Wild Edible suggested, who's another one of the volunteers for Shed Wars in the southern. Yes. Anyway, so he kind of did this. See how that's got little plants on it? So that's all gone to seed. So I could actually, a big problem I've got at the moment, I'm just going to stick that under there, is I don't think I've got enough water coming through here at the moment. So that doesn't have the water flow that it should. I just have not been keeping an eye on this at all. I've been feeding the fish and that's it. We've just had too much happening. So, sorry, I got a fly bugging me. So yeah, my lettuces have gone nuts over there. Got a couple of little capsicums. That's supposed to be full type. Bell peppers, sorry. You would know them as a bell pepper. But there's a bit of ginger. Oh, I did actually stick some ginger in here as well. So that is ginger. And if we're looking under here, because it's the aquaponics, it's quite easy to do. So this would have been the chunk that I started with, and you can see the ginger forming, and it is just doing fantastically. So really pleased with that one. And this one's doing really well as well. Normally you don't want to disturb it, but because it's only aquaponics, it's not a big drama. I actually pulled a heap of celery out of here a while ago. Oh, got strawberry runners. Oh wow, a mess of strawberries. Yummo. I've got to check this more often. So I've got a heap of strawberry runners trying to take over. So yes, but this is the ginger, and it is doing really, really well. So really pleased with that. We'll pop that back in there. I'm going to have strawberries taking over everything soon. How wonderful is that? Oh look, lady beetle. Lady beetle. See if I can focus in on it. Little lady beetle. A very excited 4-year-old. I really need to get in and do some maintenance on this.
Where is the lady beetle?
The lady beetle's over here. It's on the back of that leaf. So all I'm going to do to plant this ginger is I'm just going to take it. Yes, it's very cute, Jonathan. Take it and pop it in there. And if you subscribe to the channel and make sure that you hit that notification bell, you're too short at this point. You could put some turmeric in yours. You want to go put some turmeric in your garden? So this turmeric's not shooting as well as the ginger is, but that's got a little eye. that could potentially come up and do what I want it to do. Oh, there's another bit of ginger coming up here. So that is a taro. The taro is going nuts. It was only in there temporarily until I got it down to the dam to keep it alive. Apparently it's decided to stay in and do a little bit more than that. Oh, I killed something. Anyway, so I'm going to pop this turmeric in here. So I'm just going to put that under there. That water's quite warm. See, a lot of this stuff has gone to seed, but I think it's because of low water flow. I probably need to clean out the pumps. It's just been too much happening, guys. Way too much happening. And I'm not keeping up. I'm really not keeping up. So I might put... Where shall I put this? Where do you think I should put this one? Might put it over here. I mean, I've got some carrots here, but... Oh, I put that one there, didn't I? I don't want to have them too close together. I'll pop it here. Pop it just there, and hopefully that'll do well. I didn't have a lot of luck with ginger and turmeric last year. The season just was not conducive. I'm going to pop... Oh, look, I got a little cucumber. It's only a little tiny one, isn't it? I'm going to pop that one just there. And that's it. So Jonathan's put another bit of turmeric in his. That's all done.
I did.
But look, what can you see there?
A cucumber!
It is a cucumber.
Do you think my cucumber is ready?
Oh, possibly. Hang on. Jonathan wanted to know if his cucumber is ready, and I think it is. So we're going to harvest this, and this is supposed to be a Lebanese cucumber. It's a very tiny Lebanese cucumber. It's really odd. My Lebanese cucumbers are growing small, and the mini munchies are growing quite big. Anyway, maybe the labelling was mixed up. I don't know. But there's Jonathan's first cucumber. I just bought my Lebanese watercress and my water chestnuts down, and I'm going to pop them down in the dam. I really should bring that taro down, but I'm not up to it at the moment. really not all that well. My feet are playing up quite badly. I've just done too much lately, and I've been on my feet too much. I really shouldn't be walking out here. But my podiatrist is about to start a new treatment on my feet, which will hopefully help the situation. There's the drainage ditches that Gavin's done. I'm pretty sure... I've got a fly that's bugging me. Sorry. I'm pretty sure that the taro that I had down here has died. I think it got waterlogged. See it. And I'm more than happy for water chestnut to take over down here. Water chestnut are yummy. Ooh, some sort of swimming creature in the dam. It's not exactly even terrain out here. And with the grass being so long, it's actually a bit difficult to see where you're walking. But yes. Oh, let's head over there. See how all the plants are going over there. Mulberry is really not making a lot of progress. Can't see much with the strawberries either. But everything's just getting a tad overgrown. But yeah, all the stuff over there is starting to grow up nicely. I'm not going to plant these properly. I'm actually just going to toss them on the side of the water because I'm just not in a state to be able to do too much at the moment. So there's the Lebanese watercress. I'll stick that in there and hopefully it kind of takes off. Now this, I think I had 2 or 3 corms in here. Way too many for that little pot. But I'm just going to stick that in like that and hopefully it takes off. If it doesn't, I've got water chestnut in other spots, so it's not tragic. But yes, I'm not getting a lot done down here. I'm really not. But it does look like the water's starting to clear up a bit. Whether or not that's because it's fresh water or not, I don't know, but it's not as murky as it used to be. So I'm really pleased about that. Really pleased about that. You can actually see the bottom in some spots. A lot of spots you can't, but some spots you can see the bottom. I'm sure that's not just because of these few plants I've got here. But yeah, really, it doesn't look like much, but it's a start. It's a start. And that is definitely, that's one of my pellets, and it's doing well. So really pleased with that. So yes. Anyway, back to the house. Thanks for watching, and that did become a little bit more than just how to propagate ginger, but and hopefully I haven't killed that, because I actually really do like water chestnut, so I really probably should have gotten in there and dug a hole for it, but I'm not up to it at the moment. I'm really not. I'm going to make my way back to the house now. See, I'm disappointed with how well the mulberry's going, but I'm not doing anything with it. I just stuck it in the ground and walked away. So it's not tragic, whatever happens with it. But thanks for watching. Thank you. No, seriously, thank you for watching. I don't know that my videos are all that interesting, and I hope you are finding them interesting. But I really appreciate you coming along for my journey, or our journey, and joining our journey and being part of our journey. I love hearing from you guys, and all the suggestions that you have in the comments are absolutely fantastic. And I know how much all of you enjoy seeing the dam and how peaceful it is. And it is lovely down here, but it is also very much overgrown. So yes, I've got to make my way back to the house. I've got to get the goats milked, and I don't know if you can see that, but there's a lot of storm clouds around the place, and we do have a lot of rain predicted for this week, or the next 7 days. So yes, one side of Australia is suffering a severe heat wave, and the other side is getting lots of rain. So yes. Anyway, that's the update for today. Thanks for coming with me and keeping me company. And remember, you're either ripe and rotting or you're green and growing. And I recommend you stay green and growing.